Hi everyone, I hope you all had a great week. This week I'm doing a nice simple recipe. It's a creamy pea soup, and the best thing about it is it's completely sin free, so it's zero sins for the whole soup, so you can eat as much of it as you like. So diving straight in with the ingredients, you really don't need too much for this recipe. Starting off with the first ingredient, I used OXO cubes, I used the vegetable ones, and I used 5 OXO cubes with 950 millilitres of boiling water, so that's 1 cube to 900 millilitres. 190 millilitres, sorry. So you can play around with this recipe and make it your own, but this is just what I use. Next up, I use chopped onion, and I use 70 grams. And like I say, you can play around with this, make it your own, but that's not the major ingredient, the onion. The major ingredient is your frozen peas. I use 400 grams. After this, I used garlic clove. I use 2, you can use 1. Next up, it's chopped mint. And then after that, you're going to want some 0% natural fat yogurt, and you're going to want some kind of blender. I use the NutriBullet, but you could also use a hand blender. So that's everything you need for your mixture. Let's dive in and get started with the recipe itself. So first things first, you're going to want some boiling water, your stock, and you're going to want to bring your stock to the boil. I just popped it all in the pan there, kept it on the boil, and then I added the chopped onion. Now, I thought you might want your onion pre-cooked, but it works just as well if your onion is uncooked. You can just bang it straight in the pan there and bring it all to the boil. The next step, what you want to do is pop in your next ingredient, which is your frozen peas. So like I said, I use 400 grams of frozen peas. You can use more, you can use less. It just depends really on how thick you want your soup to be. So now we've got the peas and the onions. It's time to pop in the next ingredient, which is the garlic cloves or garlic clove and your chopped mint. And again, this all comes down to your personal taste preference. I love it a bit garlicky and a bit minty. I was struggling to film with one hand here, as you can tell. As always, I don't have any professional filming equipment here. So yeah, just pop all that in, all into your mixture there. Give it a nice stir and bring it all to the boil. So once you've got all that in your pan, you just leave it there to simmer. I left mine for approximately about 10 minutes on the boil there. But what the main thing you're checking for is that your peas and, well, it tastes good, but that your peas are soft as well. We all know peas cook very, very quickly, but you just want to do a quick taste test. And when it's all ready, if you're using a NutriBullet, a lot of people don't know this, you need to leave your mixture to cool because you can't put anything hot in a NutriBullet. But if you're using a hand blender, obviously this doesn't apply. So blend it nice and thoroughly there so your mixture's all mixed together, and then all you need to do is just reheat it in a pan or a microwave and serve with your 0% fat-free yogurt and your mint as well. I added my yogurt after it had been reheated, but you could add it before. I just, again, personal preference, and I reheated mine in the microwave, and it was so delicious. Nice and quick, easy recipe. I also added pepper. Again, it's up to you how you like to taste it, but I found this a really nice, quick and easy recipe. So it's a nice one if you're doing just a low sin week, and I like recipes you can really eat as much as you like of, and it's a nice healthy one as well. If you did like this, guys, please do give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe. I'm making videos every week, really enjoying it. Thanks again, guys.